We all care about the environment, but caring doesn't always mean rushing. Today, I want to explain why urgent climate action may not be the best path forward. Not because climate change isn't real, but because people deserve solutions that are thoughtful, stable, and fair. To explore this perspective, I will focus on problem with urgency, causes behind exaggeration, and thoughtful solutions. Urgency can create fear, and when people act from fear, their decision can unintentionally harm others. Families already facing rising energy prices are especially vulnerable to rushed policy. The American Enterprise Institute, for example, warns that sudden climate mandate can sharply raise electricity and fuel costs for low income households. Policies that move fast can increase utility fees, restrict transportation choices, and place heavy demands on communities that simply are not prepared to change overnight. Researchers from the Copenhagen Consensus Center, a respected climate economic research group, explained that when government move too quickly, the social costs can outweigh the benefits, not because climate change is unimportant, but because transitions require time, planning, and support. Urgency, while well intentioned, can make life harder for families already stretched thin. To understand why urgency becomes so dominant, we need to look at what drives it. There are several reasons why climate urgency is so overstarted. One, scientific uncertainty. Even the Intergovernmental Panel on Climate Change acknowledges that climate projection include both moderate and severe possibility. But worst case scenario, that one least certain, often the one amplified in public discussions. Two, political incentives. According to analysis from Brookings institution, politicians sometimes rely on emergency language because it helps mobilize support and justify large scale spending or regulation. Three, media amplification. Studies in media literacy and communication research show that dramatic climate headlines receive more clicks and attention, creating the impression that disaster is inevitable, even when scientists say otherwise. So urgency isn't only shaped by science. It's shaped by how science is communicated. If urgency leads fear and pressure, then what does a more balanced approach look like? A moderate perspective doesn't reject climate action. It simply seeks solutions that don't overwhelm people. The World Bank, for instance, warns that adaptation strategies like improving water system, strengthening bridges, and building cooling centers often provide faster benefits that rapid emission cuts. Here are four balanced directions. One, Gradual clean energy transition. Cleaner energy is important, but transition work best when families can afford them and community can keep up. Two, innovation first. Cheaper solar battery, advanced nuclear power, and carbon emissions without raising costs. Our point emphasizes that economists from AEI and Brookings. Three, support vulnerable families. No climate policy should add financial pressure to those already struggling. For adapt, not panic. Strengthening infrastructure helps communities stay safe, regardless of climate uncertainty. These solutions address climate change without fear, without pressure, and without leaving anyone behind. We don't need panic, we need balance. Climate change is real, but how we respond matters just as much as the issue itself. Urgency can divide communities and place heavy burdens on families. Thoughtful actions build stability, innovation, and trust. Sometimes the smartest path forward is not fastest one, but the one that brings everyone with us. Thank you for listening.